Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're bouncing back from that tough loss in our last game. We'll start with a puzzle or two, then we'll get right into it. So, probably not as many puzzles as I did last time. I've got my Pepsi, my Diet Pepsi, and white to play here. So, what do we see here? Count material. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 minor pieces. 1, 2 rooks, queens. So black is up clean pawn. King safety. Black's out in the open. White has back rank mate. Back rank issues. Piece placement. Black's light squared bishop is pretty bad. So this move doesn't make a lot of sense. This move seems a whole lot better to me. Because white's light squared bishop is perfectly placed. It's undefended, so maybe here it would be a little stronger, but it has a really good scope. White's knight and black's knight, I'd say, are fairly even. Black has a slight edge because he has an outpost where he can cut off the rook. Queens, I like where black's queen is, and I like where white's queen is. That's why he didn't play this move. He didn't want to hang the rook. Makes sense. So white's queen's fairly well placed. Yeah, I think I'd rather be white here. So the puzzle's in white's favor. So let's see. Let's look at checks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 checks. 5 checks. Okay, that's a bad check. So that one's out. That's a bad check. That's a bad check. That seems like a bad check. Takes. That's a decent move because then if it takes here, yeah, go here. So you can always capture right there. Okay, so I'm not seeing any checks. Where would I like my knight to be? Right there. That'd be a beautiful place to put a knight. So I wish my knight was right there. Where do I wish my rook was? Rook somewhere up here on the 7th rank would be kind of nice. There's a check there. Check. If he takes, I take this way. It's interesting. Can we deflect the queen from defending this square? Because this is almost checkmate. It is checkmate. So if I take like this, he'll take right here. And I'd have this checkmate. That's kind of dirty. So the knight can't move. If the knight moves, black's in checkmate. So we either need to deflect the knight, or we need to deflect the queen. Can't do something like this because he can match, and then we have an attack on the queen. So black is threatening to go after the queen and force the queen away. Very rich. So I'm thinking there's a tactic here because my knight wants to be on like either of these two squares, right? So positionally, what's the rule? If 90% of the time, let's see, 90% rule. 90% of the time, the right move positionally also works out tactically. So we said my knight would be beautiful there. Knight would be also beautiful there if the queen and the knight weren't guarding it. So let's see if we can capture the pawn. Takes. Can't take here because of checkmate. Okay. If the queen takes, what happens if the queen takes? Check. Mate. I'm liking this position. And then if he plays here, I have check. Takes, I assume. Takes. Takes, and I'm up a rook. I'm up in exchange. Oh, after takes, We can for this exchange. Weird. I feel like the first move is here, positionally. That makes sense. I'm not seeing anything else better to do. Whoa. Okay, so attacking the rook. I thought he'd attack the bishop, but attacking the rook's fine. Queen's under fire. So we have takes, 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 takes. That looks no good. Probably taking with check is best next. Because if you just move, you lose the piece. So seems natural. And then after he takes, I take, and he would take. And yeah, just looks winning. Cool. Let's do one more. I like that puzzle. So that was a really good puzzle. We figured it out. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 piece. Knight, knight. Bishop, rook, 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 queen, queen. So white's winning, material-wise. Let's look at piece placement. I love this knight for black. This bishop, I think, is better suited here. Passive rook. Queen is pretty well placed. I think the queen's on a nice diagonal. So black has 1, 2 good pieces, a passive piece, two passive pieces. Let's look at white. White's queen is very active, but alone. I think if I was... Yeah, I mean... White's queen's not terribly placed. White's knight is fairly well placed. This rook is a really bad piece, and this rook is also very passive. And he's got a problem with these double pawns. So black's a little more solid, I'd say, and white has material advantage. I would say development-wise, black has a slight edge. I would argue that this bishop is better than this rook. But as soon as this rook slides over, yeah, if white gets some sort of like trade of the knights maybe, and then gets some rooks on some open files, he should win. Let's see, is black's queen almost trapped? White's queen. So like he's got an escape path here, so if I cut off the path, okay, I need to, sorry. So I evaluate the pieces, strengths and weaknesses. Now we look at checks first. That's the only check I see. Doesn't quite reach. Yeah, so that's the only check I see. And it just looks like white takes my queen for free. So I don't like any checks. Now let's look at weaknesses in white's position. These are weaknesses, and I think the queen's a little out of place. Can't go here, can't go here, can't take here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. Can go anywhere down here. So what happens if I block her in? If I block her in, he could develop. I could develop. Yeah, if you block him in, I just see one of these rooks coming and a lot of pressure being put down on me there. Can't go there, can go there, and can go there. So it'd be cool if you could block him in and then trap the queen, but the problem is I see a way for white to defend. It's playing a 3-0 game. Jeez. By 2,600 players. If you had a check, I mean, that'd be cool, but you don't. It's got to be some way to trap the queen. here, here, takes. But here and then out here it looks fine for black. Here, he goes here. I mean, I don't see it. I just feel like black's position's improving. So if we attack the queen, she can retreat. I don't really see a way to... I mean, you could try and, like, attack, but I just don't see a way to force it. This is tough. This is a tough puzzle. I don't know if I know the answer to it. Hmm. Okay, I think I figured this one out. This one's really tricky though. So it's checks, captures, threats, right? I've evaluated the weaknesses in the position, and there's a tactic here. There must be. So the only check I see is here. That doesn't work. It's got to be a cat. It's got to be a threat. This doesn't work because of this. Excuse me, not because of this, because the queen can retreat. So we have to cut off the queen's retreat. That has to be the first step. Now, this move doesn't work because the queen just takes. But what if we play like this? Then if the queen takes, the rook takes, the rook takes. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep calculating. If he takes here, I take, queen takes, and I'm just up in exchange. Oh. It's saying limit the counterplay. Because these weaknesses are going to be strong. You're effectively trading off your bishop, your weak bishop for... I don't know why he went with this guy. This guy seemed to be doing nothing to me. Yeah, if you give the queen counterplay, queen can make some comebacks. Alright, well, let's get into a game. 30 plus 0, another long one. Alright, we're in. White, and I will play an e4 game. A little more aggressive. Maybe we'll get some tactics flowing, maybe not. I think I'll play a Scotch. A Philidor. He should take. I don't have to take with the knight. I could take with the queen. And we could try like some tricks. There's some like traps here that that black can fall into. I like the Philidor. I've played a lot of the Philidor. What I commonly see here is white will take like this and like this, set up this kind of position. Maybe push these pawns forward and castle. Ooh, you know what's actually kind of devious though? Is to go long castle and shove these pawns. I think I want to play that way. So if I move the queen, the knight comes out. I think we just tuck right here, maybe? That's a really weakening move. So do I take like this? And then I'm expecting here, 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 here. Looks for a spicy game. Okay, to take with the queen or with the knight. I don't really want to take with the queen because I don't want to give his knight a tempo on me, so I'm going to take with the knight. Yeah, I want to castle queenside. I really do. This guy belongs right here, though. This is theory. You're supposed to develop like this. Yeah, because it guards the pawn, and because black naturally wants to do that. So I could go. I could pin this piece. I don't know. I feel like this black dark square bishop would be helpful in an attack if I go queenside. So maybe perhaps I just sit here, kind of anticipating a move like this. I like this move. If he does something like this, I'll play like this and be fine. Yeah, because then I get like this little battery going on. This is a nice square for this piece. Let's see what black does here. That is a passive move. I like this move. I like this move. Because, unfortunately for... I guess this isn't a great move because I'm going to do this anyways. I think we developed the queen. And I haven't committed either way. So black is not sure what he's going to do. And he goes for some queenside expansion. Now, interesting. I don't know if I like this move. Because that square seems like super weak now. So here, takes, and kicks, and I'm trading. I kind of like my light squared bishop. I don't need to rush here, but I feel like we just drop it back. Because it's exerting phenomenal pressure. Wow, this is an aggressive... Okay, I thought this was passive, but this is some aggressive pawn play. Have I blundered here? Because that's his next move. So I think I threaten the rook. He takes, I take, and he takes here. I'm just losing a piece. Interesting. Well, I guess I've gotten myself in some trouble here. This is a nice idea in the Philidor. I've never seen this before. I've played the Philidor lots, and I've never done this like aggressive expansion. And I guess I got punished for dropping my bishop up and not playing a3. Okay, so can we find a way out of this? If I move here, he plays here. And he can also trade off that for that. That just feels like it kind of sucks. Takes. Doesn't seem that great. But I get to hold on to the light squared bishop. This seems like an idea. And then takes, and I lose. Lose that. I'm not seeing a way to prevent... There's no, like, forcing move that counteracts this. He's trapped. He doesn't have anywhere to go. So I could take. I get 2 pawns for the knight. It kind of seems like my best option. Well, I'm going to have to make some improvements because I've messed up out of the opening. Philidor. Kind of spiny. It's a tough break to go down a piece. Tough break to go down a piece. And black's really solid. Okay, he hits He hits the knight in the center. Doesn't really have much, I don't think. I don't like that fork idea. I almost want to see if he'll blunder this. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, he'll run out of squares. I'm gonna slide under like this and see if he'll blunder this tactic. Also, ooh, could run into some trouble there. Gotta get castled quick. He doesn't blunder that tactic. Interesting. So all my pieces are on my queen side, but I'm pointing this way. Maybe something like this. Start a brigade. If I just castle, that really stinks. Actually, no, it doesn't, because then I start like this little movement. Because I haven't played F3 yet. So now this is inviting because it'll start some expansion. Oof, down a piece. Black's not very active, though. So black should spend some time getting active. Because white's going to get active pretty quickly. Well, I'm going to launch an attack at him. It's my only really counterplay I see in this scenario. I can get some pawns up in here, maybe get a rook or two underneath. Okay, that's a way to get some activity. Probably just defend like this. And then if he takes, I'll take with the queen. Maybe I won't. No, because then he's got that check. That's annoying. Take with the queen. Seems like a decent move. Or just a queen up. Maybe try to slide around. I don't know. Oh, he wants that queen trade, huh? How about... No. Here and then here. Don't really want to trade. That seems like a decent move. Got some scope. Because he's got a light squared weakness. Yeah, and then we play something like this, maybe. Because I'm anticipating he'll play something like this, and then we'll just drop right back down to here. I don't know. Tough to say. Where would I want my queen, ideally? I want my queen involved in an attack on his king side. So maybe just come right back. Say, threaten me all you want here. Man, this guy, I need this guy to help me some. These pushes seem strong. If I can get some time, I think it'll be pretty strong attack, but the problem is black's going to get some activity soon. And I'm pretty scared of d5, c. Yeah, I'm pretty scared of these moves. Okay, so I think we gotta strike back. This is a clear plan to me. Get these pawns rolling. Get up in his grill. Cause some problems. We got the bishop. We got the ops lined up pretty good. I just think this is forced. This just seems so strong. What's his point? He's improved the knight. He's on good squares. That check seems pretty bad to me. here, maybe. I need to be precise here. So his attack is going to take a few moves. Oh, he wants to play this move. So I could kick it. And kicking it might be the right move. It then leaves this bishop very weak. Because he'll probably just go back and then he's created that weakness. Ooh. But that seems like a decent move. Because then if he wants to play this move, then we play this move. And then if he plays this move, we just drop back. Oh, we take. You can't take. Yeah. Kind of like this idea. Indirect pin. Because now you can't play this move. Oh, maybe you can. No, because then when I take, I'm on you here. Ooh. Here. Takes. Might be worth giving up. Might be worth giving up this guy. Because then he helps barricade the position. Ooh, but it opens up the diagonal towards the king. Is it time to kick the knight yet? Might be time to kick the knight. Don't know where the knight's gonna go. Probably back there. That seems pretty good. Can't go there, I win the bishop. Okay, that was the only sensible move that made sense. Okay. This looks pretty good. Have I trapped this bishop? I like having some control here. I think this has effectively trapped the bishop. Bishop can step back. Takes, and mate. So I think I've trapped the bishop. Well, we got our piece back, I think, boys. Yeah, this G-pawn push, tough. It's tough to... I think Black had the right idea. Black got his knight to a nice square. Black made a lot of nice ideas, but ultimately he's going to have to give a little bit back because I've got a lot of open files to play with now. The ops are strong, and I think... Yeah, I think this knight jump was a little too quick. Just bounce, or I don't know. It's interesting. Or maybe you play here and here, and you force these exchanges, so you limit White's counterplay. Okay, if I just take... Take, and then if he tries to do this, check, king comes up, maybe? So he wants to give a pawn back. So I think I should take it. Just take, and then if you try to move, we could... So take, looks pretty dangerous, so I think we gotta take it. Then he wants to play here. So take, here, 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 here. Okay, let's calculate this through. So takes, here, takes, takes, takes. Looks pretty good. I'm winning that exchange. Takes, and here. Takes. takes. Right? Yeah. So takes with this here. He takes like this to defend. I take here. Takes. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so I calculated here. And if here, I mean, if here, we take here, he takes here, and then I grab this at the end. Yeah, because I just collected a piece there. Tactics. A lot of tactics in a Scotch. So, like, yeah, when you play a Scotch, you're playing for a more aggressive position. I quite like this Philidor idea. This Philidor trap I fell into is pretty nasty. I think you just, instead of this queen move here, you gotta play a6. And you're fine. Huh, you know what's crazier? Is this move. Threatens mate in 1. So the knight has to move. It's almost mate. Okay, so now I get to go up a full piece here, probably. Does white have any counterplay here? I'm not seeing it. So this threatens mate in 1, but it's not as solid as taking with the queen. So now I decide which way to take. So if I go here, I threaten mate in 1, and he can go here. And he's fine. I don't see a way to kick the queen and win by force. Takes. Yeah, it just doesn't, there's no win there. But if I go here, 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 then it's this guy and these two versus these two and this guy. And am I winning that position? So let's calculate if taking the queens off the board is winning for me or if it's winning for him before we offer it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd be up 2 clean pawns with runners on the side. I think that's winning for me. If I keep the queens on the board, I've got some weak pawns. I got to get him up on dark squares and trade him off and then play for my advantage. So in this instance, I would argue the black queen's really active, black's really underdeveloped. I'm going to have some open files here soon. We should trade. Oh, he can't take, because if that, he's pinned. Or, I mean, he's lost. He loses an exchange. Oh, well, I'll take... Well, shoot, I lost a pawn. But that's still a nice trap. Here. Takes. Here. I don't know where he's going to go. And then I want that trap in the pawn. So clearly we take the queen here, I think. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, no. Nice move, dude. Oh, no. I didn't even see that. Oh, man. That was awesome. I didn't even notice that. That was really good. Wow. Yeah, it's a blunder because I just missed that tactic. Wow. Yeah, this is just winning. Just get mated. Huh. Shoot. Well, that's really upsetting. Yeah, I was getting cooked early. After this, I saw this. Oh, you can just take it. Well, not my best game of chess. Nice mate in one. Okay, sloppy chess. Let's see. Out of the opening, we're fine. Till about... Oops. So this is an inaccuracy. I don't understand why. I don't play the Scotch, but apparently they want me to fight for more center control. Dark Square Bishop's not doing much there. Yeah, that's a pretty big blunder. So, I thought I would just keep it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like getting killed. I'm down like 6 here. Okay. Yeah, I saw a little bit of... Best computer move. What the heck? Mistake. Well, it's like literally what the computer's recommending. It's just a bad position. It doesn't like this either. Oh, this looks good. Just a free pawn. Oh, because he had this mate threat, and it's unstoppable. I mean, I could take. If it takes like this, I would have taken like this. Jeez. Pretty nasty stuff. Yeah, black's just really positionally better the whole game. Man, I did not realize. I just thought he'd take. I did not even realize that pawn. I didn't analyze my position very well. I didn't analyze my defenses. I tried to go queenside and play attacking, and that's just not who I am. I'm a very positional player, I think. And I played an opening I'm not very good at. I played a very attacking opening. He played a Philidor opening, which is a very positional opening, which I'm really familiar with even. And what's funny is I was like dead lost the whole game. Got it back, fought back, played pretty hard, and then wow, plus 6 to -4. Jeez. So what did we learn? We learned not to play aggressive openings because I'm not an aggressive player. I blunder and make mistakes. And we'll try and play a little bit more positional openings. So I'll do some study. I'll try and find a little bit. I'll find a positional opening repertoire, and I'll play for it. Good game to my opponent. Good game. Yeah, played me for sure. Okay, that's it for this this video. Learning some stuff. I'm gonna keep updating these relaxed commentaries. I don't know if you guys enjoy them or not, but I like making them. So catch you next time.